What's up, you guys? It's about 6:30 and it is July 2nd, 2022. I've been through way more than I ever thought that I would go through. I've been through way more than I ever thought that I could even handle and come out somewhat normal on the other side. I made a video before and I was in pretty bad shape. It was closer to the event that happened that changed my life in so many ways, and some of them I don't even know, especially when it comes to what it did to me mentally. And I'm not some little snowflake, that gets bothered by every little thing. I experienced my wife shoot herself in front of me in the head, and I held her in my arms while she was dying, and I was trying to keep her alive. I got to be there for my wife in those moments in a way that I was never there for ever before. There were no ulterior motives for me being there for her. There was no manipulation. It was purely out of love and concern for what happened to my wife. My life's a lot different right now. There's a lot of positive things that are different. I have a different perspective on life. I have a different perspective on relationships with people. I had a lot of regrets when my wife passed away, and I use those regrets right now as guides to never feel like that again when I lose someone that I love. That was almost just as painful as losing my wife. My wife saved my life. In a sense, she saved my life. I got sober on April 16th, 2022. I guess that was about a month and a half after she had committed suicide. But in that time, I did the drugs, the drinking, harder than I had ever done in my life. Rightfully so. I had no way of coping with what I went through. And not just what happened with me and Carly in that moment that she committed suicide, but then everything that happened afterwards. And I know what happened afterwards. And to anybody that had anything to do with that watches this video, I want you to know that I know that people were coming after me. I know that people wanted me dead. I know that people wanted me to be guilty for something that I didn't do. I know. Y'all have been my greatest teachers. Y'all revealed myself to me. I know who I am now on some deep levels that I had not known before. I can take more shit than I ever thought that I could take. I have more courage than I ever thought that I did. I don't have the heart of a lamb. I have the heart of a fucking lion. And I know that now. I know. You revealed me to me. So now that y'all know that I know, I'll proceed with what I'm going to say here. You didn't slow me down. You didn't cause irreparable damage to my mental state and my life. All you did was show me who I was and taught me that I was a seed when you asses were trying to bury me. On another note, today I'm free of some things that I hadn't been free from in a long time. I'm not abusing myself. I'm not abusing other people. I'm living a better life because everything that I went through was so painful that either I was going to end up turning a gun on myself and doing something that my wife did, or I was going to find a way to get through all this. And I fucking hung in there, and I didn't have a lot of help and support. I had a lot of people coming after me. I had a lot of people saying lots of stuff bad about me. And I forgive everybody because I know we were all grieving. One day, I will be able to use this situation once I understand more about what I went through and how it affected my life. I'll be able to help another man or woman that has gone through something as serious, as strange, as heart-panged, and be able to help them. There was a time when I was over at a so-called friend's house. People I should have never been hanging out with ever in my life anyways. They had a gun on their table. And this was after Carly had killed herself. I picked that gun up. I went outside. I put it to my head at the end of their driveway. And I thought, if my wife can do it, I can do it. And I started squeezing that trigger. And what was playing in my mind was how my wife looked at me when I was holding her in my arms as she was dying. And then I thought about how I felt and about how much pain it caused me. And then I thought about my mother and my family and my friends that I love and that love me. And I decided not to do that. And now I get to be here today. I get to be here today. I get to make this video today. I get to go up and show up for people when they need me now. I get to do these things. And I'm very appreciative of them. Anyways, if anybody's going through something, just hang in there. Hang on. Don't ever fucking give up. Never give up. Because if you do, you could possibly give up before the miracle ever even happened. Don't be a fucking lamb. Be a lion. I love you guys. Peace out. I'm working through this. I'm doing it as best as I can. I'm still a fucking mess. But like, I know some things about myself now that I used to never know. Peace, guys. I love y'all.